This is CBS.
This Christmas, get your kids a little magic at Hardee's. Just buy a Coke or any other item, and you can get the magic of a classic Disney character for just $1.99. Lady, Bambi, Dumbo, Pinocchio, and one of the 101 Dalmatians. A different Disney character each week at Hardee's.
Hardee's, where good people go, good food.
To the thousands of you who tasted Eagle Snacks Honey Roast Nuts on airplanes and begged us to sell them on the ground, good news. Eagle Snacks Honey Roast brand nuts have landed at supermarkets everywhere. So if you want those genuine, touched with honey, so good they're patented honey roast nuts, all you have to do is look for the Eagle and fly to your store. Nothing tastes like an Eagle snack from Anheuser-Busch.
Drug arrests in Martin. The story at 10.
Tonight, the riveting conclusion of 3 decades of revenge.
It's time to realize Rosnovsky is not some pushy immigrant you can put in his place.
I am so proud of you.
Richard Kane. I come from a long line of bankers.
My name is not Jessie Kovic. My name is Florentina Rosnovsky.
You could even think of marrying this man's daughter. He's never to set foot in this house again, never. Have you slept with him?
Yes.
I never want to see your face again.
I love you, Papa.
I am in a fight for my life. You've been indicted on 17 counts of bribery and corruption of public officials. You stole an ambassadorship from me, Mr. Kane. I intend to take your bunk.
Peter Strauss, Sam Neill, and Veronica Hamill star as the vendetta explodes. Kane and Abel, next. Kane and Abel, sponsored by Honda, who invites you to see the new Accord hatchbacks and 4-door sedans at your local Honda dealer.
At 110 miles per hour, engineers find the new Honda Accord LXI hatchback to be quiet and comfortable. At half that speed, you could find it to be twice as quiet and comfortable.
The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. Look, no cord. It's rechargeable. It never needs a cord because this convenient charger stand keeps it continually charged. The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. Here's why. The first screen shaves incredibly close, the second even closer. The Remington microscreen rechargeable shaver shaves as close as a blade or your money back. And the Lady Remington rechargeable, the perfect gift, shaves without a cord.
The time has come for the end of the spoon. Time for Mediquell for cough relief instead of liquids. Mediquell concentrates powerful liquid cough medicine into soft, chewy squares for relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long. For the end of your cough and the end of your spoon, Mediquell chewy cough squares. Cough relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long.
New for coughs plus nasal congestion. Try new decongestant formula Mediquell.
Dessert, madam. It's yogurt.
For dessert? Unheard of.
Introducing the yogurt that is good enough for dessert. Dannon Supreme. An extraordinarily delightful Dannon.
Really?
Smashing! Dannon's best fruit in not one, but 2 luscious layers.
Marvelous dessert, darling.
My idea, you know.
Yes, madam.
Yogurt good enough for dessert. Dannon Supreme.
Ah, giving the guys pie, huh? How'd you guess? Plain pie? No, cherry pie. They like? Sure they do, but...
Couldn't they?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they? Yeah. Wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip?
The fresh whip taste of Cool Whip topping makes pie. Fruit. Any dessert better. And only 16 calories a serving.
So couldn't they? Shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip?
Yeah.
Something exciting, something delighting, something to make it special stovetop. tonight. Breadcrumbs all spiced, vegetables diced. Stovetop with dinner, always a winner. Stovetop's delicious with all your dishes. They'll love it each and every bite. Make dinner time more special. Stovetop tonight.
Stovetop stuffing.
Why change a good thing? That's what I asked when Oldsmobile redesigned the Delta 88. Oh, then I drove it. Wait till you see how it handles. It's front-wheel drive, too. But inside, plenty of room to stretch. Our Delta 88 is the family car that didn't forget the family. Some things never change.
Borrow the car, Dad?
Some things never change.
There is a special feeling in Oldsmobile.
I think a little higher. When my head hurts, no painting looks good. In the past, I would have taken aspirin or Tylenol. But today, I take Advil. In its first year, doctors have recommended Advil over 500,000 times. You see, just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular strength Tylenol or 2 regular aspirin. That's good to know. Advil got rid of my headache. And it didn't upset my stomach. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
The front of the car is lower, but the engine is bigger. The height is reduced, but there is more headroom. The suspension is inspired by race cars, but the ride is smooth and comfortable. The new Accord from Honda. The future is full of contradictions.
Pie. In its long and varied history, the pie has had many developments. But the most astonishing is the latest, Weight Watchers pie. The first pie that's all pleasure, no regrets. Introducing Weight Watchers apple pie. Sweet and juicy and cinnamony. And introducing Weight Watchers cherry pie. Sweet and juicy and tart, both in a tender, flaky crust. That's mine. Weight Watchers pie. This is living.
Things sweetened with 100% NutraSweet display the 100% NutraSweet symbol. A little red swirl next to the words NutraSweet brand sweetener. The 100% symbol means low calorie without saccharin and great taste without any sugar added. 100% NutraSweet. Why some things taste better than others.
Here's his favorite casserole to take on the plane. And don't forget his favorite underwear. Fruit of the Loom, guys! He's had this Fruit of the Loom underwear since you first met.
That long.
How do we do? Marvelous.
Our super seams keep us strong.
And our super band waistband keeps snapping back.
Wash after wash. Our marriage should last as long.
Men's cotton briefs only $2.10.
Think of us first.
To last.
I do.
Oh.
We will return to Sam Neill and Peter Strauss, starring in Kane and Abel.
Wednesday, Davy Williams thinks he caused his parents' divorce, so he runs away and disappears into the byways of London. Ben Vereen and Emmanuel Lewis, lost in London.
Friday, revenge from beyond the grave. No! In the Twilight Zone.
And on Dallas, as Sue Ellen leaves, JR gets an unexpected bonus.
A little sex to clinch the deal.
Then on Falcon Crest, Lance's double dealing finally does him in. You're kicking me out?
Exactly.
Friday.
This is CBS.
My mother is so special to me. But if you go back to those times, I don't know how either one of us made it through.
There were times when things were tough, when the going got so rough. There were rocky roads and heavy loads, but I knew you had enough.
Even then, when I did something really dumb, or I was really hurting, she was always there for me.
Mama, stay close, though you're far.
I don't know how it happened. 60 years ended up bringing us close. And now I have a mother who's a friend.
We can be together wherever we are.
Hello. Hi, Mom. Hi, honey. How are you?
Is Henry jinxed? Tomorrow on Channel 3.
Put on the power of sheer energy. Put on the power of sheer energy. And work all day to leave your legs as lively as can be. So put on the power of sheer energy.
The power of sheer energy pantyhose comes from special springy fibers that massage and soothe your legs. Energy you can feel to put on the power, day and night.
Put on the power of sheer energy.
From legs, in colors too.
Looking my best, feeling my best, doing my best. I'm at my best. I'm at my best with Maybelline.
Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts through work, lasts through play, lasts through all you do and say. And what colors? Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts and lasts and lasts.
Another Bran eater. Yep. Hope you're hungry. Whoa. Because it takes 4 bowls of all Bran to get the vitamin nutrition in 1 bowl of Total.
He's been Bran washed.
Total's a good source of bran fiber. Total also has 100% of 9 vitamins and iron. It takes 4 bowls of many Bran cereals to get that. You could eat 4 bowls of fruit and fiber, or 1 bowl of Total.
Think you missed the boat, Dad.
Total, 1 bowl, 100%.
Is it really possible to suffer cold symptoms in space? You bet it is. It happened to me on Apollo 7, and it could happen on the new space shuttles, too. That's why all manned U.S. space flights carry Actifed. Even in space, Actifed relieves a stuffy nose and sinuses, runny nose and sneezing. But you don't have to travel into space to get full-strength Actifed. It's available without a prescription, right here on Earth. Actifed, the cold tablet most recommended by doctors. Now in capsules and 12-hour capsules.
We will return to the CBS special movie presentation of Kane and Abel.
Sunday.
Where are you taking me?
To the races to track down a killer.
You catch on too good.
But the odds are against Jessica. Jack Carter, Norman Fell, Murder, She Wrote. Then...
In a city full of weirdos, we have got ourselves a #1 wacko.
2 young women are brutally murdered.
The heads are switched.
Now 1 cop stalks a killer, and 1 woman becomes a target in a twisted game of sex and betrayal. Richard Crenna and Beverly D'Angelo double take right after Murder, She Wrote.
Good evening from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. President Reagan and Soviet leader Gorbachev met in Geneva for the first time today on day 1 of their planned 2-day summit. Both men smiled a lot, and they talked much longer than planned, more than 4 hours. But a strict news blackout was imposed on the substance of what was said. For 2 hours, they talked in private, including 1 fireside chat at a lakeside pool house. Now this.
Emery's on the case, so you don't have to worry. From the biggest to the smallest, it's as good as theirs. Just call us.
Hi, Emery.
It's as good as theirs.
Hurricane Kate blew a path across Florida and Key West, Florida today, and Cuba. Havana was belted by 9-foot waves and whipped by winds of 100 miles an hour. No injuries are being reported, but damage in the Cuban capital is said to be substantial. I'm Bill Curtis, CBS News, Chicago. More news later.
This is CBS.
After 10 years, it seems suddenly to be everywhere. The movement against the artificially high price of watches. A revolution that has spread to over 50 million wrists. Armitron. Watches so beautifully made, so incredibly priced, it has quietly become the 2nd largest watch company in America. Armitron, the revolutionary movement in watches.
Congratulations, Mid-South. You discovered Subaru. Doubling, tripling the demand for satisfaction in action. Memphis Subaru dealers, Reed Karras on Covington Pike and Bluff City I-240 at Getwell invite you to the opening of our new showrooms. The best combined Subaru selection ever. Affordable style, inexpensive, and built to stay that way. Bluff City Subaru, I-240 at Getwell. Reed Karras Subaru on Covington Pike. We're going places. Join us.
A wet night with a cool Wednesday, forecasted 10.
Kane Abel, sponsored by Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee. The smooth, satisfying coffee that's 97% caffeine-free.
Announcing new instant Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee with new fresh fruit taste. New Sanka starts with fine coffee beans, gently roasted, and perked with our special fresh brewing process. You'll love the irresistible aroma and new fresh brewed taste. It's so smooth, so satisfying. New Instant Sanka. Now the first name in decaffeinated coffee has a new fresh brewed taste.
Welcome to my morning. Welcome to my day. I've always chosen nature's way. That's why I love new Post Natural Raisin Bran. It tastes great and it's natural. Some raisin brands sugarcoat their raisins, not Post. These beauties are naturally sweet. And taste these oven-baked wheat and bran flakes. No preservatives. Post the best raisin bran this country boy's ever tasted. Make the natural choice. New Post Natural Raisin Bran.
From all over. They will look. They will listen. But most of all, they will learn. And they will be amazed with what will be. The new Accord from Honda.
I design transform a woman. My fragrance from Avon, Thumbtask, does the same thing. Thumbtask lets a woman experience intensely her power to excite. Thumbtask, exclusively from Avon.
One of the most densely populated places on Earth is your kitchen counter. So crowded, the only place to go is up. Presenting the Spacemaker line, now from Black&Decker. Coffee maker, mixer, toaster oven, electric knife, and can opener. The only completely coordinated line of under-the-cabinet appliances. They return your counter to a more natural state. The Spacemaker line. From Black&Decker, ideas at work.
It fits. No-nonsense patios. The first patios with 16-point contouring shapes itself perfectly from your ankle all the way to your waist. It fits you like no other patios around.
And that's no-nonsense. New no-nonsense light support. It not only invigorates, but with tapered support styling, it's our most comfortable light support ever. No-nonsense light support, because you never get tired of feeling good.
And that's no-nonsense.
Martini Rossi Asti Spumante. When you've got good taste, it shows. Martini Rossi Asti Spumante. The celebration grows. A good taste for good friends. A star everybody knows. Martini Rossi Asti Spumante. When you've got good taste, it shows. Martini Rossi Asti Spumante. When you've got good taste.
We will return to the television premiere of Kane and Abel.
Kane and Abel, sponsored by Honda. Blue Invite you to see the new Accord hatchbacks and 4-door sedans at your local Honda dealer. Copy maker, mixer, toaster oven, electric knife, and can opener. The only completely coordinated line of under-the-cabinet appliances. They return your counter to a more natural state. The Spacemaker line. From Black&Decker, ideas at work.
We will return to the television premiere of Kane and Abel.
Thursday, Larry Gatlin guest stars when Simon & Simon turn singing stars to stop a country con. But will their singing be a bust?
Officer, we can explain everything. Almost everything.
Then on Knots Landing, how far will Gary go?
Are you happy?
Why don't weddings ever go smoothly?
Thursday.
This is CBS.
Driving just 10,000 miles on weak, neglected antifreeze can leave a radiator looking this bad, while the Prestone radiator looks this good.
America goes with Prestone.
You lay one finger on that record player, and I'll tie your arms and legs in a bow knot and stuff you in my footlocker.
Everything you say makes perfect sense.
Join Hawkeye and the gang from the 4077th weekdays at 5 p.m. right here on Channel 3.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Tate. Tonight on News 3, a report on an undercover drug operation in Martin, Tennessee that ended today with 15 suspected drug dealers being indicted. Many are UT Martin students. Also tonight, a report on why doctors don't routinely recommend mammography for diagnosing breast cancer. And we'll also recap today's opening of the summit meeting in Geneva. Stay tuned.
If your wife started shopping at Megamarkets instead of supermarkets, she'd save about $15 a week. Come Christmas, it could make a big difference. Megamarket.
The entire company relied on Jim sending a package somewhere overnight. Then they sent Jim somewhere overnight. Next time, send it Federal Express.
What a time for an awful cold. If I take Comtrex, will I also need Sudafed for my stuffy nose?
All you need is Comtrex. That's all. Nothing else.
My cold's miserable. I'm congested, achy, sneezing, coughing. Should I take Comtrex or Contact?
Comtrex. That's all. Nothing else. Unlike these, all by itself, Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever has medicine to relieve more cold symptoms.
I feel great now.
Comtrex. That's all. Nothing else. From Bristol-Myers.
Hey, you're right. And the simpler I make my life, the happier I am. I went to the gym, came home, and colored my hair. It was nice and easy. You thought it was my natural color? I can't believe you didn't know. Thanks. Bill says it feels great. I think it feels like silk. I've got to go. Bill's family's coming for dinner. Yeah, the whole family. How can I sound so relaxed? Nice and easy. That's my style.
Some people choose Air Express companies for the wrong reasons.
Hello, Bill. I sent you a package yesterday with a real cheap Air Express company.
Package? What package?
I sent you a package yesterday.
You should have seen the courier. He was gorgeous.
Package? What package?
I sent you a package yesterday, and I could win their sweepstakes.
Package? What package? There's only one reason to choose an Air Express company. Reliability. And that means Federal Express. Why fool around with anyone else?
Remember, Harry, it's Marion's first holiday turkey, not a word if it's dry.
It's her first turkey.
It won't be juicy.
What they don't know is Marion's first turkey is America's first turkey, Butterball. It's always juicy because it's specially deep basted, so every slice is moist and tender.
Juicy turkey, Marion.
I knew it would be.
After all, it's Butterball, also available fresh.
We're Beatrice.